Hello guys, in this tutorial we're gonna be making simple page loading animation that looks like this, and we're gonna be making that with a bit of HTML and CSS only, not gonna use any JavaScript. So in your HTML file we're only gonna have a single div that's gonna be a loader. So div with a class of loader here, and then we can switch to our CSS styles and just make this. So the first I want to do some basic styles here to remove margin and padding from all the elements. Then we want to target our class, which is loader. But before that, actually let's add a background to the body so we're going to be able to see this pattern. And that's my bad, we need to link our CSS file here. There we go. So the next thing we want to grab is our class of loader here. We want to center this first. So our position absolute, we're going to have top and left 50% to center it on the page. And we're going to have transform translate minus 50% here. This is going to make sure it's completely centered on the page, and we need to add some width and height so we can see it. So now you see it on the page, but if we comment this out for a second, you can see that it's not perfectly centered. So this line helps it center it perfectly in the middle here. Then we want to add a bit of border radius. And we also want to add an animation here, which we're also going to add later on in keyframes, but we want to put that right here. It's going to be called loading. The duration is going to be 1.8 seconds. We're going to have easy and out transition, and we're going to add infinite so it never ends. Like that. Then for our loader, before, so we're going to add loader here. So for before we want to make this red or orange part, and for the after we want to make this yellow part. So let's add bottom. So width is going to be 35, and then we need a background here. That's going to be after, not before. And then for before, this is going to be pretty similar to this, except it's going to be a different background, and we're going to change top instead of bottom here. We want to make this a bit bigger in width, and also we want to add a different background. And then after that, we want to target both of them. So both loader before and after to add the same styles we need. So we can copy a loader before, paste it here, add a comma. And then paste a loader after here, because we still can't see them. So we need to add position absolute to both of them here. We need a content, which is going to be an empty string. Make it display block. I'm going to add a height of 10 pixels and a border radius of 5. So now we're able to see it on the page. This is how it looks like right now. And we also want to add the same animation we added here on line 22. So we can copy this and just paste it here at the end. And the last step is going to be adding keyframes for this animation we made, which we called loading. So let's add keyframes. So keyframes loading, we're going to have 0% first. And this is going to translate text. So we're going to have a transform here. It's going to translate in X direction, so left and right, and we're going to add 40 pixels. As you can see, that already starts looking like something, so it's moving in the X position. Then we're going to have another one, which is going to be 50%. So when it's 50%, we want to do the same thing, but we want to translate it the opposite way. So transform, translate X, and instead of putting 30 pixels here, we're going to add minus 30. So that already looks a bit better. And then the last step for 100%, we want to add the same transform, translate X, and set this same as on line 50, so it's going to be 40 pixels again. And if I save that, here we go. There's our simple page loading animation you guys can use on any project you like. I hope you learned something new today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.